All right, welcome back. In this video, we are going to set up your email addresses inside of your new hosting account. So we're back at HostGator after you have set up these name servers. So the next thing you want to do is go to cPanel and click on that. Here, you'll notice that I went in and here is the new domain, multifamilysac.com. And if I click my cPanel here, that opens my cPanel up. Well, you will notice that the primary domain does not have an SSL TLS status yet. The first thing you want to do is secure this server before getting your email accounts. So let's go ahead and click on that, and that's going to bring us to SSL TLS setup or status. What we want to do is select them all and then run Auto SSL. This may take a minute or two to run, so while it's doing that, I'm just going to pause the video. Okay, so as you can see, we had a success, and once that comes up, it'll bring you back in again. The next thing you want to do is go back to Tools, and you want to verify that SSL TLS status has gone away. This means that you now are secure. So you're on an HTTPS, not just an HTTP. This is very important for all browsers because browsers no longer trust just HTTP. It needs to be a TTPS, which you get for free with HostGator. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is go to email accounts, which is right here, and set up our first email account. So we want to click create and type in the name, and you just type in whichever name you want, which will be your naming convention for your company, everything in front of the @ Don't put the @ your domain. You have that here already. For my companies, I always just use first name. And that's what we're going to do with this one. You can do first initial last name. You can do first name dot last name. You can just do first name. You can just do last name. You can do first and last name together. It's completely up to you what you want to do. What I don't want you to do is set up something like admin or no reply or something like that, because those emails are automatically triggered to go to either the promotions tab or your spam folder if you use those. So use a real email address, have some transparency, okay? So then I want to go in and I want to create a password, and you can have it generate the password or you can just create your own. In this case, I'm going to create my own. You cannot see what it is, ha ha ha. All right, and at that point, I want to edit my settings and I want to go to unlimited. I don't just want 1024 megabyte, and then I'm going to hit create. If you're going to go ahead and create the rest of your team, I still have 3 more email addresses to do, but I'm not going to do that in this video. You can hit stay on this page after I click create, and you can create the rest of your team at that point. But in this case, I'm just going to do me right now. Okay, so there it is right there. David at multifamilysac.com is now done. So there's a couple of things you can do from this point. You can either receive email. We're going to be sending from AcquisitionPRO, but in order to receive email, because AcquisitionPRO can't receive email, you're going to need to either put it in Outlook, or you're going to need to put it in Gmail, or you can just open this cPanel, and what's going to happen is your web-based client, it's called a web app, will come up for email. Click open for Roundcube, and there is that new email. So here it also has all your client settings that you need for setting it up either in Outlook or in Gmail if that's what you want to do. Honestly, I just use this. It's the easiest thing to do. So I just stay here. You may have to go in and create a signature and do some things like that, but you're going to have to do that anywhere. All right. So then just bookmark this so that it's on your server or on your browser. So when you come in, you can find it real easy to go check that email. The other thing that you want to do is set up your DNS settings. So that actually is going to be the next thing we're going to do. If I go back to Tools and I come down here to Zone Editor, we are actually going to go in here and we're going to point our settings so that we can send email from Acquisition Pro. So that's what we're going to do in the next video.